Which one? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. On this channel we talk about fragrance, skincare, fashion, and the finer things in life. And today I have two bottles in front of me, Armani Privé, Rouge Malachite, and Vert Malachite. So if you want to know which one is longer lasting, which one smells better, or which one is simply worth your money, please stay right there. So before we go into the details of each fragrance, here on my channel I'd like to look at the nose, the perfumer behind the scent. His name is Pascal Gaurin. He is a senior perfumer at International Flavors and Fragrances headquarters in New York City. He has been in this perfumery world for a long time, and as a kid he used to smell everything that he encountered. And he did this to an extent that his mother thought that he was scared of getting poisoned. He worked with many companies over the years, and as you remember, we talked about Kilian by Kilian in one of my last videos, and for that house for by Kilian, Pascal designed Gold Night in 2017 and the Rolling in Love, the one that is in the red bottle, which was released in 2019. He loves perfumery, that's given, but he is an avid fan of films and music, and he loves any movies by Martin Scorsese, David Fincher, and Ridley Scott. In 2016, he worked with Armani Privé, and he created the fragrance that we are talking about today, which is Rouge Malachite. Rouge means red in French, and Malachite means malachite, the stone. So here is the bottle, which is gorgeous, and if we give the rouge here a try and see what's going on in this fragrance. So this bottle I have here is the limited edition. Normally it comes with a cap that is red as well. So this is the Russian limited edition because actually the fragrance is inspired by Armani and his interest in the Russian culture. So the top notes here are tuberose, clary sage, and pink pepper. It is not that obnoxious or loud, but it's still there. You will definitely feel the pink pepper, and the opening is definitely, I would call, peppery. When we come to the middle notes, here we are going to be met with jasmine sambac, tuberose, ylang ylang, cashmeran, and benzoin. So we can call this white floriental. Rouge Malachite is the white floriental in my books. What we have basically here is a white floral fragrance, mainly dominated by tuberose. And in the opening we have the clary sage and pink pepper that gives a little spicy vibe in the opening when we first spray it, and as we go down to middle notes and the base notes, and as the fragrance lives on your skin, it becomes creamier, more warmer feeling, like cozy feeling that you get, as the fragrance dries down. So I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room, because many of you would know the verdict on this one is that this is similar to Thierry Mugler Alien, or like Alien and the Flanker Alien fusion. So I'm gonna give it to you. So they are not the same fragrances. They are not dupes at all. However, there is a distinct similarity between these two fragrances. Thierry Mugler Alien is a white floral fragrance, jasmine amber fragrance. Here we have tuberose, amber, cashmere, and benzoin. So the similarity is definitely pronounced. In my eyes, Rouge Malachite is more refined, more sultry, and more elegant. However, when we go to Alien, it's more loud. When you first spray it, it's more obnoxious. It just tells you that, you know, you're there. This Rouge Malachite is more subdued, and then it just gives me the vibe that, you know, this is for a more selected crowd, like a refined crowd. And then the blending of this juice, Rouge Malachite, is smoother than Alien Thierry Mugler. However, as they try to achieve this more sultry, elegant version of Alien, they lost some of the performance along the way. Meaning, unfortunately, Rouge Malachite is not as long lasting as Alien, and on my skin, it is not really a performance beast. One last thing that I would like to add about Rouge Malachite is that to me, this does not read all season fragrance. Since the beginning is spicier and then the dry down gets cozier and warmer, to me this is more like, you know, pumpkin spice, fall vibes, Christmas, a little like spicy gifts and presents. So I would stick with Rouge Malachite in slightly colder months, just to make sure that, you know, I give that cozy vibe, like the cashmere feeling when I wear it, or just like whoever smells it. This is all I would like to say about Rouge Malachite, so we can go and talk about Vert Malachite. Vert Malachite is the green one, because vert means green in French. It is again in the collection Les Terres Précieuses, the precious lands, and it is inspired by the Russian culture. This time, however, the nose behind the scent is Fabrice Pellegrin. He is French, and like Pascal Gaurin, he has worked with many different companies. His two notable creations are Jean-Paul Gaultier's Scandal, which is honey dominant, and its flankers. And they actually, when I was looking him up on the internet, I came across the piece of information that he loves honey as a note. And the other creation I have to mention here is that one and only talked out fragrance, Lancôme Our Bouquet. And I have my thoughts on that, and we will discuss that fragrance in my channel. However, right now we are just gonna stick with the Vert Malachite. Vert Malachite is an aromatic white floral. So it comes in this gorgeous presentation here. This green, I don't know how we call it, like bamboo green, is one of my favorite shades of green. So let's give it a try on my right side. Oh my god, this is very potent. I'm telling you, the opening is very obnoxious, very loud, and very potent. As I said, the top notes, definitely bitter orange and petitgrain. And when we come to the middle notes, we have the jasmine sambac, and we have the ylang ylang. But to me, this is different than Rouge Malachite because this one is more lily dominant in the base. Yeah, yes, this to me is basically unique. I have to tell you that, you know, when we talked about Rouge Malachite, I was hesitant to say that Rouge Malachite is a unique fragrance because of the similarities between Alien and Rouge. But to me, Vert Malachite is a unique one, definitely. It's a unique white floral with aromatic touches, and the aromatic touches, like the vibe comes from the vanilla that is in the base of the fragrance. However, this is not a gourmand fragrance. I have to make that clear. This is a very potent white floral with vanilla, and the white flower that I am getting the most is definitely lily. So how I would describe this as you are in your kitchen and you are baking a pound cake that is not sweet, that is buttery, but you are adding an authentic vanilla bean in your recipe, and you are decorating your cake with a white floral lily ganache that is really condensed, really scrumptious. So the longevity on Vert Malachite here is actually better than Rouge Malachite. However, the longevity and the performance on this one is still not enough for me. At this price point, I just have to say that, you know, turning into a skin scent after 3 hours is not what I'm looking for. Another piece of information that I would like to point out about this aromatic white floral is that in contrast with Rouge Malachite, which is more suitable for colder months, to me, Rouge Malachite is definitely an all-season fragrance. It would be really nice in the colder months because of the white floral and the jasmine, actually, because it gives us that, you know, warmer feeling. And interestingly, if you keep on smelling this fragrance for like 2 to 3 minutes, actually you get that indolic side of the jasmine, which many people are not fan of, but to me, I appreciate it. It just gives a different vibe. It just gives a different sensation to my nose. So, what is the bottom line here? Bottom line is that these two are beautiful fragrances, beautiful white florals. Rouge Malachite, spicier, ambery, white floral that is really well balanced with some clary sage, some benzoin and cashmeran. And Vert Malachite here is a potent white floral that is aromatic, where we have the lily and vanilla. I like wearing them. I like wearing Rouge Malachite in colder months, and whenever I'm in a more ambitious mood, let's say, I go for Vert Malachite. So definitely give them a try, sample them, get a decant on eBay or somewhere, just like, you know, 5 ml, and see how it works in your body, on your skin. So as you know, we all have different pH values, different skin tones. So definitely, I might be getting a spicy vibe with Rouge Malachite, but when you spray it, you're just gonna get the more like tuberose and amber. So it just really depends, but definitely, if you are not a fan of white florals, please shy away. These are basically 2 white floral fragrances to the core. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I can't wait to see you in my next one. Take care, everyone.